Australia commits $7 billion to counter drone defense. The Australian government announced Tuesday it will allocate up to $7 billion for counter-drone capabilities within the Australian Defence Force over the next decade, with 2 initial contracts awarded to Australian companies as the first step under a new accelerated procurement mission. The announcement made by Defence Industry Minister Pat Conroy represents more than a doubling of Australia's existing counter-drone investment and is tied directly to the country's newly released 2026 National Defence Strategy and Integrated Investment Program. The first contracts were awarded through the Advanced Strategic Capabilities Accelerator's Mission Syracuse program. AIM Defense received $213 million to advance its fractal high-powered laser counter-drone system, while SYPAQ Systems received $104 million to develop the Corvo Strike, an interceptor drone designed to hunt and destroy larger unmanned aerial vehicles. Both platforms are Australian-made. And the government emphasized the importance of developing sovereign counter-drone solutions rather than relying on foreign-supplied systems. The fractal system is a portable high-energy laser capable of tracking objects as small as a 10-cent coin moving at speeds exceeding 100 kilometers per hour with enough power to burn through steel. It is designed to engage both individual drones and swarms, making it relevant across a range of threat scenarios from single reconnaissance platforms to coordinated mass drone attacks. The Corvo Strike takes a different approach, using an interceptor drone to physically track, target, and destroy larger unmanned aircraft of the type increasingly appearing on modern battlefields. Beyond the 2 initial contracts, ASCA will facilitate integration of both systems into the ADF's existing command and control architecture being delivered under the Land 156 program, ensuring the new platforms can operate within Australia's broader air defence network rather than as standalone solutions. Minister Conroy said, "The Albanese government is building a stronger and more resilient defence industry through investing in Australian innovation skills and disruptive technologies that will keep Australians safe." The government's record investment in defence through the 2026 Integrated Investment Program includes record investment in drone and counter-drone capabilities, ensuring Australia can respond to threats to Australia's security with the war in Ukraine and conflicts in the Middle East. Showing how uncrewed aerial systems are increasingly being employed in conflict. The development of sovereign counter-drone solutions is essential to ensure the Australian Defence Force can detect, assess, and respond to these threats. Major General Hugh Medgett, head of the Advanced Strategic Capabilities Accelerator, said, "Mission Syracuse will exploit Australian industry's world-leading expertise in kinetic and directed energy to find, fix, track, target, and engage uncrewed aerial vehicles. It will significantly enhance the ADF's ability to counter the threat posed by UAVs employed by malicious actors domestically and abroad." During a visit to SYPAQ's facilities, Conroy offered a more vivid characterization of what the 2 systems represent. Interceptor drones and high-energy lasers. It's not quite Star Wars, but it's getting close. The scale of the broader investment underscores how seriously Canberra is treating the drone threat. The 2026 Integrated Investment Program allocates up to $22 billion for drone, counter-drone, and autonomous system technologies over the decade, a figure that situates the $7 billion counter-drone commitment within an even larger push to reshape the ADF's unmanned warfare capabilities. Australia's unique geographic circumstances have historically oriented its military toward larger long-range systems, but Mission Syracuse specifically targets a gap in the force, the ability to defeat medium-sized drones and swarms of small drones that personnel could encounter in complex operational environments overseas or in domestic security scenarios. The urgency driving that investment is hard to miss. Drone warfare has transformed the battlefield in Ukraine, where both sides have deployed unmanned systems at industrial scale for reconnaissance, strike, and kamikaze missions. Similar patterns have emerged across conflicts in the Middle East. For Australia, watching those conflicts unfold has translated directly into accelerated procurement timelines and a clear political will to back domestic industry in delivering solutions at speed. The Fractal and Corvo Strike contracts mark the opening move in what the Albanese government has framed as a decade-long program to field credible counter-drone capability across the ADF.